Damn, y'all wasting no time tonight. Neither will I. Hi, everybody. What's going on? What's up, Fury? What's up, Buster V? What's up, Dread and PM Collector Boy and Shadows and Spice and everybody? Hi, everyone. Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing peachy keen, super groovy. I'm having a good time. I see that imbibe, and I will have one. What's up, 2 This is not another screwdriver. I'm rather proud of this one. This is a peach rum punch. I made this in my shaker. I know you did, Shadows. Keep your pants on. It's okay. They're gold-plated prescriptions for That's exactly what I need too. Not your grandmother's screwdriver. No, it's delicious. Is it any good? It definitely is. It is peach Malibu, orange juice, and lime juice, and it's really, really good. What's up, Emerald? Good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing well. After last night, skip to the end of the VOD to hear your thoughts on and manage to avoid every single spoiler. Nice. So I guess you discovered there were no thoughts on it because I was an absolute mess by the end of last night. Oh, so depressing. So depressing, and yet. What's up, Bassy? You gonna play this too? I haven't tried it since when Game Pass 2020. Dude, me neither. This, I mean, they changed up the release date. It lists October 19th, 2023 now, which you can see there. I had this, when did I have this? I got this when it came out, originally, when it first launched into early access, and I streamed it like one night. And it was interesting. It was certainly interesting, but a bit, oh Christ. Haven't actually watched the new trailer for this, but holy Jesus. Yeah, it was a bit threadbare. The aesthetic was amazing, the gameplay was interesting, but there just wasn't a whole lot to it at the time. So I am super stoked for tonight, really excited. Furious messaging about that. Hope you're doing all right today. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I still felt a little not great in the morning, but it passed. And now I'm feeling good. Just, if nothing else, I'm just a little bit, I don't know. I'm still annoyed that I can't, that my motion sickness is gonna hold me back from playing certain things. Yeah, it just bothers me to think about now. I mean, I'm in retrospect, thinking about other stuff that I played recently, I don't think it's all first-person shooters. I think it's still particular to some of them, but it's just, at this point, I don't know which ones it's going to be, really. Like, we should be okay next week with Metro 2033. We should, oh God. Needle and eyeball, no thank you. We should be okay with Amnesia the week after, but yeah, I don't know. You should try some ginger. Yeah. I've got all the suggestions from yesterday. I've definitely got stuff I can try. I can medicate. The thing is, like, I don't really. I don't want to have to medicate just to play games or something. Okay, because Doom is faster. My speculation is that, because thinking back on it too, when I was younger and I played a lot of Duke 3D levels, they made me kind of queasy too. Some user created levels have kind of always made me a bit sick, and I think it may be really tight quarters. The thing about myhouse.wad last night is it's a lot of rather confined spaces and a lot of spinning around and backtracking and searching your surroundings and stuff. And I think all of that, I think being close up on stuff and swinging the camera all over the place is one thing that made me feel, yeah, it's 90% tight corridors, yeah. I think that's what made me feel pretty gross last night. So. But here again, you know, I don't know what else is gonna set it off. I don't know how much worse it's gonna get over time, so we'll just have to see how it goes. There's stuff, you know, if I ever want to play like something like Deus Ex, if I want to play like Hexen and Heretic, is it gonna cause problems with those as well? So I guess we'll just find out. Could be a lot of things: motion blur, mouse sensitivity, camera speed, field of view. Yeah, I know field of view has bothered me in the past. I know I've had trouble with that. I had a problem with that with I want to say BioShock, and I had to widen up the FOV before that game made me feel too sick. That dude getting the scissors in the mouth is just brutal. My God. Yeah, you got super into My House. That's cool. Anyway, I should scroll up. I know I missed some, I missed a lot of chat, actually. Y'all didn't waste any time. Shadows, no offense. I'm actually gonna, I don't feel like doing that face cam thing tonight. I don't feel like doing a gimmicky thing for the evening. I'll give you those coins back. World of Horror is so good you can get ultra fucked by so bad by random. Oh boy. The aesthetic vibes of Mac Ventures, I feel like that was part of the inspiration. Like obviously Junjiito is the main inspiration here, with a smattering of other cosmic horror stuff. And probably some other horror comics and manga and whatnot. But yeah, the aesthetic really does feel like the old Mac Ventures games. Right down to some of the animations and transitions and stuff. So that's pretty cool. That's really, really cool. That. I got Cultic and Kona too, both pretty good. Oh, nice. Kona's the one I'm thinking of that's in like a blizzard, right? I think I have the first one. I've been wanting to play it for a while and I haven't played it yet. Poked at this occasionally during early access. Mostly just seems like they added more stuff, but the basics are still the same. Okay, as long as it's more of a gameplay. I'm sorry, as long as it's more of a flow to the gameplay. Because one of my problems early in early access is I would just kind of flail around and do things, and it felt like I was just screwing everything up. And then I got to the end of the scenario and I won, and I didn't have any idea why. So hopefully there's a little more feedback. A little more direction with the actual gameplay itself now. Star Signals yesterday, played about 2 hours. Actually like it pretty well so far. Good. I hope you do like it. I hope it treats you well. I hear a monkey. I hear it. You got super into My House sounds like a stalker thing. Scurrying across your ceiling, don't look up. I can safely say there's a high chance my Silent Hill 2 visit is gonna come out sometime tomorrow. Nice. That's cool. Epic is giving away the Evil Within 2 months after I purchased it on stream. Oh well. I mean, be happy for all the people that can play it now, because Evil Within 2 is fantastic. It's really good. Conan 2 has a neat narrator. Felt so bad for you last night. I shoved a second game choice for you. Oh yeah, I saw it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's fine. We'll either make it work, or I'll just fuck off and do some other stuff too. Evil Within 1 also freezing. What's up, Fancy Malie? Hey, Mr. Play, what was the name of that one Steam hidden gem you recommended before? It was about working for a newspaper. I think possibly cryptids or eldritch stuff. That is, hang on. Daily Cathonical Editor's Edition. This game is rad. This game is so cool. Trying the role of a supernatural newspaper agency boss and editor. The world it takes place in is a dark and haunted one, with ghosts, zombies, monsters, and even shape-shifting murderers pretending to be human after they've stolen the victims' bodies or infiltrated the humanity. It says rad as hell. It is in fact rad as hell. It's a really interesting one. It's like the only horror management sim that I can think of, because you are the editor. You're the lead editor of this newspaper, and yeah, it's dirt cheap. It's $3.99 by default. and it often goes on sale for like half price or lower. But yeah, it's a horror, it's a horror management sim that also has like roguelike elements because everything is randomly generated in it. You hire reporters, you send them out on the town, you send them out with equipment. You can also send them out with like potions and stuff that will enhance their different abilities. And then they have encounters. They encounter all kinds of supernatural stuff. And as long as they keep succeeding in their encounters and you follow up on the leads and stuff, they'll piece together the stories that you can then publish and make money to keep your paper afloat. It's a really, really neat game. It's very strange. It's not like anything else out there, but it is a very, very interesting game. Thank you. I've already bought it because I couldn't find my wish list. Finding something in my library is out of the question. Yep, there it is. Yep, there it is. Evil Within 2 unnerves you far more than 1 does. I think Evil Within 2 has much more effective horror than 1 does. I think where 1 succeeds is in the early atmosphere. The atmosphere of like in like the first half of the game is really intense and really oppressive, and you don't ever quite hit that in the Evil Within 2, but the Evil Within 2 is a much scarier game. It's a much scarier game. It's a much more fun game. The story is more interesting. The flow is better. Pretty much everything about the Evil Within 2 is an improvement, aside from that one detail about the atmosphere. Got into Osu recently. I was worried I'd have to find a MediaFire or some weird Japanese site to download it. It has a dedicated website. Kind of sucked at the game because mouse positions everything instead of pressing face buttons like many other rhythm games. Ooh, that sounds tough. That sounds really, really tough. I just wanted you to know that on the PS4 version of Evil Within, certain enemy sounds come from the DualShock 4 speakers. I almost broke a controller with that. That's really clever. That's really, really cool. See a free Cryptark. Oh yes, I heard Cryptark is free. Cryptark is great. Cryptark is a really, really solid roguelike. Oh, Evil Within 2? Not the first one. Okay, important note. Well, that makes the second one even better. Yeah, Evil Within 2, fantastic game. Two thumbs up. It rules. It rules. It also, like, I think one of the things that makes its horror so effective is a lot of it is just entirely unexpected. A lot of it just kind of happens incidentally. Whereas, like, Evil Within 1 has a much more conventional structure to it. It feels much more like a Resident Evil game. But yeah, Evil Within 2 being completely wide open, you'll just be wandering around, and you'll find like this trailer home that you can go into, and you'll wander in there, and the scariest thing in the world will happen to you in there. And it's something you could have just wandered past and not even have gone into. It's not mission critical. There's no key item in there. You just happen to wander into this house and just shit your pants with fear. It's great. It's amazing. Evil Within 2 being set in a mundane neighborhood is such a good setting choice. I love the setting. I love the setting. It has that whole mundane neighborhood thing, but it has an excellent, like, overarching hook to it that works really, really well. House in the opening part with the lady. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Goes into does the humming, makes the DualShock double like the radio in Silent Hill. That's awesome. That's great. Evil Within 2 also has the most Twin Peaks influence, so you know I hate that. That's practically like a cheat to get a certain subset of people into it. Makes it a lot easier, doesn't it? So someone play a bit of Gunhead, the new game from Cryptark people. That one looks a lot more questionable, sadly. That's a shame. I feel like the jump to first-person roguelikes is actually pretty difficult. It seems like it's really, really hard to balance those and make them particularly compelling. Never actually seen this trailer for World of Horror. Actually really cool. May set some expectations for animation the game doesn't meet, though. Yeah, I'm not expecting everything in the game to look like this. In fact, I'm not really expecting anything in the game to look like this. I remember what this game was like during early access, and I'm not expecting anything beyond that. It was very effective. even at its initial release, this game is very effective horror. The suit in Cryptark is called the Gunhead. Yes, Gunhead is like a continuation, a follow-up of Cryptark, played from first person. I am that easy. Doesn't matter if a game is bad or not. I'll enjoy it if it has a small hit of Twin Peaks or Lynch influence. Whatever works, buddy. Whatever works. Actually, since we're sitting here, since we've got a minute, actually we have as many minutes as I want because it's my stream. I can do whatever the hell I want. I heard about this, the Indie Horror Showcase. I believe, yeah, Dread XP is putting this on right now. They rounded up all the indie horror devs that you could think of, and they were like, hey, what you working on right now? You want to showcase it? And this is what they got together. So if you're curious about any recent or upcoming horror games, please check this out. Dread XP does a lot of good work getting more exposure to smaller independent developers. And there's probably a lot of really cool stuff in here. Horror Stories Harvest Hunt Grim Deck Builder. That's interesting. Retro Space. I've heard a lot about Sniper Killer. I think this is this a puppet combo joint? No, it's Torture Star. So my bad. Easy to get those mixed up if you ask me. I feel like I've maybe played a demo for this one. The hell is Hellpunk? Please tell me you have a fun stream tonight. I don't foresee any issues tonight. World of Horror is a game that I played it before. I really like it. I'm really into it. It's got its full release, so we can just kind of go through that. There shouldn't be no motion sickness or other sickness or anything. Do you like all the DreadX collections? Yes, I do. You're saying it's wrong. It's Hellpunk. Okay, so the DreadX collections, do they actually have them featured here? I mean, they should. They should. They don't. Well, man. It's awfully big of DreadXP to just show off everybody else's stuff instead. Okay, so the DreadX collections. DreadX Collection 1 is very solid. There's only one section in it, the segment in it that I didn't particularly care for. And it's still, I can still see it being very effective for a lot of people. It also has the weakest framing device because there's not much there other than just notes to read. DreadX 2 is probably my least favorite, just because of the selection of games in it. I thought was weaker. Fewer of them were particularly interesting to me, but that's also the one that has like Sucker for Love, which I know a lot of people like, and I'd really like to play a full game of that. Has a much improved framing device where you're in this like creepy abandoned house. Why am I seeing this Horror Fest on Steam? I mean, just click on one of these games. Go to one of the games that's featured here, and you should have the banner at the top. Actually, yeah, Heartworm. I've definitely played a demo for this. I remember this fairly recently too. DreadX 3 is my favorite. I love DreadX 3. Because the other thing about the DreadX games is they all have different themes. I believe DreadX 1 was the apocalypse. DreadX 2 was... Or was DreadX 2 the apocalypse? 1 might not have had a theme. 2, I think 2 was the apocalypse. 3 was creepy cute. 4 was first person, and I forget 5's. 5 is the one I played the least. But 3 is my favorite. I love creepy cute. Almost every single segment in it is a banger. The framing device for it is fantastic. It's super good. You held out with the Haunted Mall one. Very nice. That's cool. I think we might have talked about that when we played it. DreadX 4 is my second favorite. That's DreadX The Hunt. That's the one where the framing device is you're in an ice station, and you're playing through different records and stuff. That one, every segment in that is solid. The only reason I rate DreadX 3 higher is because I'm more into the theme of DreadX 3 than 4. But Speaking of objectively, DreadX 4 is probably the best out of all of them. And then DreadX 5. Tragically, DreadX 5, I got motion sick playing that, so I can't fully evaluate it. It has the framing device is cool. You're in an abandoned like Chuck E. Cheese, and the different segments are different presents that you're opening, and then those open up different parts of the venue, which is pretty neat. Which is a DreadX with a Kumakira hub world, the one with the purple cat. Purple cat. Probably. I guess that would have to be 3. The creepy cute one. DreadX 1 just has notes. DreadX 2 is an abandoned house. DreadX 3 is a castle, like a fantasy castle. DreadX 4 is an ice station. And DreadX 5 is Chuck E. Cheese. Curious if the DreadX games have ever become their own full titles aside. Oh no, yeah, definitely. Sucker for Love from DreadX 2 was absolutely. Yeah, I think a number. Actually, if I could find. Hang on a sec. Let me see if they're actually, if they actually feature the names. Also, the DreadX collection is like $10 each. Oh, God. Hand of Doom. Hand of Doom was in DreadX 1, chat. There you go. I think this one might have actually gotten a full release too, now that I think about it. That was the Rat Rave. This is by the guy doing Dread Delusion. I don't think this one got expanded to a full game though. This thing was creepy as hell. Yeah, this one was pretty, oh God, Summer Night was so good. Now I'm remembering. Yeah, from Airdorf. Yeah, this one was honestly probably the most effective out of DreadX 1. It was so good. Y'all are about to make me sad. I didn't decide on the DreadX series run back for Squirrel Stapler got a full release recently. I remember that. Yeah, one of my thoughts for this Spooktober was to do a full run back of the entire DreadX series. And now I kind of wish I'd done that. Also, I think one of these games has, let me see. See, I didn't play all the ones from this. I think I played Diving Bell, maybe. Touched by Night. Wow, I didn't play most of these, honestly. Now I wish I had. Yeah, Sucker for Love is a full game now. Squirrel Stapler is a full game now. I meant to pick this up, actually. Another Long Night. I remember playing The Thing in the Lake. That was really good, too. All right, let's see DreadX 3. Peep Adventures, yeah, that was Haunted PS1. Yeah, this is the framing for it. Bubbo Adventure, that was really fun. That was super good. Sato Wonderland was really good too. Interesting take on the whole mascot horror thing. Disparity of the Dead was really weird. Oh God, yeah, I remember that now. Submission was good. Reactor was neat too. The sci-fi one. This is the only one that didn't quite hit for me. This was really weird. It was like Final Fantasy VII Chocobo racing. Mind Over Matter was solid. Nice. I totally forgot about Nice Screams. Nice Screams is also weird. Chips Tips is great. Chips Tips was maybe my favorite. Soul Waste was really good too. Like a open world 3D platformer. Oh, Spookware. Spookware is a full game. Spookware came out a while ago now that I think about it. Thinking of the Lake, the one GB style fishing game. No, that one was different. That game actually got its own full release too, if I can remember what it is. Is it shit, I cannot remember that one. I can't remember the we played through it. The Game Boy style fishing game where you go to a cabin in the woods with your friend. No, it's not Lure. Fuck, I wish I could remember this game. Fishing something. Hang on. If I search fishing horror, will that help? It's not Dredge. Obviously. Fishing... Ah, Fishing Vacation. That's it. This was it. Fishing Vacation. This one's fantastic. Also, $2. If you weren't around when I streamed this one, oh my god, get this game. This game is great. This game is super, super, super good. What's up, Ms. Roy? Feeling better from last stream? Yeah, definitely. I'm feeling much better. And also much more optimistic tonight because we're not doing anything first person. National Lampoon's Fishing Vacation, yeah. Yeah, I love this one. Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, back to DreadX. The Hunt. I remember all, I want to say all the segments in this one are really good. And yeah, the framing device is so good. Yes, I remember Black Relic. This was nice and moody and interesting. Oh, Rose of Meat. Rose of Meat was probably the weakest to me, but just because I don't go for this like really extreme weird ass stuff. Axis Mundi was really good. Kind of a it was like a Scandinavian Fatal Frame in a way. Serafixial. Actually, this one, I think this one was not great, but The Fruit is really good. The Fruit was fantastic. House of Oh, I remember House of Unrest. This was another really good one. These like haunted zombie mansion games are all starting to kind of blend together for me. Oh god, I remember that one. The turkey hunting game. Oh god, yeah. Oh god, yeah, that one was really good too. I still think The Fruit is probably the best one out of this collection. But yeah, Uktena was really good as well. All right, and then, yeah, I don't know much about DreadX 5. I feel bad I didn't get very far into this one. But I hit a really unfortunate selection of games that made me feel really, really bad. Trying to remember which ones we did play. I think I played We Never Left. Oh, Hundsvadi. Hundsvadi was cool. Don't think you played Vestige. Jesus Christ. I think we played Ludomalika. Huh. If I didn't think it would make me super nauseous, I would love to go back and play that one again. Yeah, I think we only played 3. I think we played Hundsvadi, Ludomalika, and then another one where you're like trapped in a house. Yeah, it'd be awesome if there's a Fatal Frame influence game that wasn't DreadOut. It blows my mind that Fatal Frame didn't inspire more imitators. It's such a solid concept for a game. It's such a good idea. And for some reason, like, nobody else seems to have really picked up on it. Other than, yeah, Dread Out. And I've only played the first Dread Out, and I really didn't like it. I wanted to like it super. I really, really wanted to like it, but I didn't. I've heard the second Dread Out. Actually, now I'm curious. What have those developers done? Did they keep making? Oh, there is a Dread Out 2. So Dread Out is, where's Dread Out from? Indonesia? Is this Indonesian or Thai? I can't remember now. But yeah, it's basically Fatal Frame with a phone camera. This had, the painful part, if I remember correctly, this game had a really promising demo, and then the actual game was kind of sucky. So this is Digital Happiness, huh? What else did y'all do? Dread Eye? Oh, the Dread Universe. Oh wow, these guys have been busy. Okay, so there's Dread Out. There's Dread Out Keepers of the Dark, which I actually heard was good. This one, because, you know, the thing about a Fatal Frame game is it kind of hangs on, its monster encounters, its ghost encounters. That's all Keeper of the Dark is. Like, each level is like you are battling one specific ghost, which means each one has a lot more like development, and they have more distinct gimmicks to them. So I actually heard this one was really solid, because every time you go to a new area, you don't know what you're getting into. If that was Korean, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're Thai or Indonesian. They're Indonesian. Yeah. Dread Eye. Oh, Dread Eye is virtual reality. And then Dread Out 2 came out 3 years ago? I didn't know about that. Detude Out. Gives a ghost a lot of personality. Yeah. Might go back to Dread Out. I didn't like the first one very much. I didn't like enough to try the others. I think Keepers of the Dark would be worth a try. This one only has mixed, mostly positive reviews. So I don't know. I mean, it looks good, but that doesn't really tell you anything about the horror or the gameplay in it. Dr. Ed out. What's up, Dave? But yeah, Keepers of the Dark. I think Keepers of the Dark is also cheaper, right? Oops, went the wrong way. Yeah, Keepers of the Dark is only $7. OG Dread Out is still $15. But yeah. Anyway. I like the collection with the festival game. I think that was 3. The festival game, if you're thinking of the ice cream game, yeah, that was 3. Yeah, Dread X 3 is definitely my favorite. Although I think Dread X, well, now that I've gone back through them, Dread X 4 did have at least one kind of crappy sequence. So yeah, I'm just gonna say Dread X 3 was the best. 4 is a close second. Can't comment on 5. And then 2 was my least favorite. But I might reevaluate that on a second playthrough. Go check them out an application I put in about a week ago. The manager on the phone was confused. There was no opening there. Found the opportunity on the corporate site, and they were like, "We filled that position 6 months ago." No, that's like, seriously, dude. That's like every company now. I have noticed. Companies are real bad about their openings and keeping that shit updated. What's up, Boobag? Thank you so much for the bits. Sorry you felt ill last night. You should have shot the dog. It was karma, right? It was clearly karma. Remothered is interesting. I like the presentation. Yeah, I watched a playthrough of the first Remothered, and I knew I was never gonna play it. Like the gameplay and aesthetic seemed interesting, but everything to do with the story was just a disaster. It was just awful. Wasn't Karma's Dogma? Companies like to put openings on a site even though they have picked up existing employees to get it. Yeah. Strategy keeps CVs coming in, just gather data if they don't intend to replace that position. I've also heard that some companies leave like job openings posted on their websites as like reassurance to disgruntled employees who feel like they're being overworked. So the company can say, "Oh yeah, we're looking for more people. We're gonna take some of that pressure off of you. Just, you know, just hold out a few more weeks, few more months." Broken porcelain not only ruins the continuity of the story, makes the transport trail even worse. Whoa. Wow. Need a nice indie nod to Haunting Ground / Clock Tower. I mean, there was that one, what was that terrible game that was like the spiritual successor to Clock Tower that like actually has Scissor Man in it? Garden Shear Man or whatever. And people were really excited about it, and then it came, Night Cry. Thank you, Helvete. The game on the boat, yeah. I just remember it as the game where the asshole stuck his entire arm inside a vending machine and the vending machine ate him. That scene made it look like that game was gonna be so good. One of the most penis-y games of all time. Sometimes the internal hiring thing that regular people aren't expected to succeed. That's also true, yeah. It's also true. Started playing Conker's Bad Fur Day like the other day. A fur-like, huh? It's not Scissor Man, Scissor Walker, legally distinct. Thank you, Ragnarokia. Forgot to mention this asshole was Dante from... It's his model. Yeah, it was all downhill from the hungry vending machine, wasn't it? Nightcry has seen it. It legit disturbed my sleep for days. Oh, really? I remember hearing it was a pretty disturbing game, but everything about playing through it was just like agony. It was just awful. So, speaking of agony, let's play some World of Horror, shall we? Let's get into it. Listen to me just talking and carrying on when you could be looking at this. How exciting is this? I love Nightcry because it's terrible. It's the Room tier. It's the deadly premonition of... It's the deadly premonition of video games. Oh my god. Hello, hi. Okay. Are we good? Can you see? There we go. Computer's on in chat. Nothing I can do about it. Okay, so for anyone who is just somehow not in the know, World of Horror is a... I guess you call it a point-and-click adventure in a very similar vein as the old MacVenture, Shadowgate, Uninvited games. Primary inspiration for this is the works of Junji Ito, who I'm sure you all know from the horror of Amigara Fault, or Gyo, or Uzumaki, or... He's fucking everywhere now. Everybody knows him. This is not officially associated with him in any way. The developer just really, really loves his work, and I mean, who doesn't? And made a game that heavily uses that aesthetic, with its own twists, of course. So we're just gonna... Oh, God, hello. So apparently I have a save from, I guess, 3 years ago that I'm not gonna do. We're gonna do a new story. Boop. Would you like to customize your next playthrough's look? There are many color palettes and display mood to choose from. We'll just continue for now. This is fine. This pad was meant for me. Wish more games use this old MacVenture aesthetic. Me too. Me too, me too, me too. All right, this is your first time playing World of Horror, and it kind of is, because I haven't played it in like 3 years. Recommending you start with the spine-chilling Story of School Scissors option. This, I guess, is an indication of its complexity. This is basic shit. Extracurricular, quick play. You can oh god, you can customize, and then there's something locked here, which is interesting. Spine-chilling story of School Scissors, a tiny section of standard playthrough showcasing one of the available mysteries. Yay. I love the Junji Ito vibing versus Hayao Miyazaki depression memes. City of Shiikawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Strange, you say? Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. This is one of the angles of this game I really, really like. That old 80s tech is actually enabling some of the crazy bullshit that's going on. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, and also a cool-ass car, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at his last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the doomed town. I'm sure too many games of this art style would sadly get old, like all the PS1 VHS filter games that started interesting but got old fast. Depends a lot on like the quality, you know. See you later, Emerald. Have a good one. All right, welcome to World of War. You found a new item. I found a straight razor in taiyaki. Great. Taiyaki is like it's like a little like fried waffle thing that has like red bean paste inside, if I remember correctly. The story so far: you've been following the weird cult for weeks now. Barely surviving the encounter with the skin hag at the nursery. It's a race against time. You can't rest until our town is safe. I guess we're starting the mystery. Oh, hello. Spine-chilling story of School Scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something. We left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he too disappeared, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst that could happen? You know what? I really want to eat a rice ball. I've never had one. I feel I need to taste what they are like. It's literally just a ball of rice. Who knows? I need it. So we eat a lot of rice balls in my house because if you didn't know, my wife is Japanese. Rice balls come in many different forms. At their most basic, it's white sticky rice with a piece of seaweed around it. Super, super basic. It tastes like rice. You can salt them, which gives a nice new dimension to the flavor. Jelly donuts. You can mix them. There's all kinds of rice ball seasonings that on the Japanese market. Some are seaweed based, some are fish based, some are sesame based. You can also put stuff inside of them. Rice balls can have anything from like pickled plums to salmon to fried shrimp to beef inside of them. There's also different ways to prepare them. You can soak them in soy sauce and bake them to make a sort of like crispier grilled one. So yeah, they're kind of all over the place. Let's try umeboshi sometime. Rice balls are kind of like how they have sushi with rice. No, it's different. It's different from the sushi rice because sushi rice is prepared with vinegar. It has a stronger taste that's specifically designed to complement raw fish. Rice ball rice is just steamed rice. It's just your basic sticky steamed rice. But of course, you can mix it and prepare it in all sorts of different ways. I like when US companies censor every mention of sake with tea. Yeah. I knew what y'all were talking about the second two people posted jelly donuts. All right, let us investigate the mystery. The school is eerily quiet at this hour. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an eldritch sigil and then the lighting of holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. Okay. I do need to find a good local Japanese place to try sushi and rice balls. Think you've eaten sushi once in your life. Sushi is... I'm of the opinion that sushi is delicious if you can get over the texture. If you're not a texture person, if texture doesn't make a huge difference to you, then it should be great. It should be absolutely wonderful. Make sure you get some good soy sauce to have with it too. Used to get a lot of rice balls in Japanese 7-Elevens. Actually eat okay from convenience. You could eat great out of convenience stores there. A huge selection of rice balls, huge selection of prepared noodles, pasta dishes, some interesting sandwiches. If you ever eat Japanese sandwiches, they don't quite get proportions in sandwiches. Whereas we would do like a couple slices of ham, a big piece of cheese, and then top it was like some lettuce and tomato and mayo or whatever. They'll do like one slice of ham, one thin slice of cheese, and then heap it with like lettuce and egg and cucumber and stuff. And it's good if your expectations are calibrated. Huge fan of unagi. Eel is fantastic. Eel is delicious. Eel is absolutely wonderful. Do you set the PC screen around it? Text seems small. I think it used to be windowed, if I remember correctly. I think. Okay, I accidentally turned horror stream into food stream, learn something. Nothing wrong with that, Ragnarok, yeah. It happens a lot around here. I took a complete mulligan on starting a game called Homebody on Monday, because I got so distracted by chat. Got the munchies so bad. I'm really not doing y'all any favors, am I? Text is super tiny, even on my full size monitor. Let me see here if, options, let's see here. There you go, how's that? There we go, okay. The only thing you can't see up here, there's a little, I think this is just the version counter up here. I think that's all you're missing. And then my quantities of straight razors and taiyaki. Or no, sorry. These are my items up here. Behind my head is my level and my experience. You don't need to worry so much about that. You can see everything else that's going on here. He talked me into it. I'm glad I did. Like how the PC is still there, so our character is literally just sitting closer to the monitor. Let's see. Let's see. Let's investigate this stuff. Straight razor, sharp one-handed, damage, speed, chance to hit, avoid unnecessary cuts. Available by, we can equip it, we can inspect. Let's equip it. All right, so we now have a straight razor equipped. Taiyaki. Taiyaki is delicious. Food folklore used for +1 reason. It is tasty. I can inspect it. It's tasty. Fucking told you it was tasty, but you didn't believe me. Favorite sushi is tempura, asparagus, and cream cheese. It's so decadently silly. I love, so my favorite basic sushi is tuna, maguro. The red one. I absolutely love it. But I mean, salmon, yellowtail. I like squid and octopus. It's all really good. My favorite though, there is a sushi place in my town here in Torrance, called, crap, I forgot the name of it now. I actually forgot the name of it. But they do these like crunchy rolls that are really, really good. Boba Shop around here sold taiyaki for a while, wish they still did. It's a weird name for the restaurant. I know, right? Really high concept. Could never get behind any of the texture was wrong. Yeah, I think the biggest hang up for sushi is texture. If you have a problem with texture, you're gonna have a problem with sushi. Kurappa sushi wrapper. We have no active rituals. This is us, strapping young gent. 17 heart, 17 brain. This is our stamina and our reason. 7 strength, 5 dex, 8 perception, 7 knowledge, 6 charisma, 4 finding. Items, spells, our status. All right, anyway, for fun. Oh, funds is money. Thank you. I'll eat a shameful amount of Tamago. Tamago's great. Access your storage, explore the school, perform the ritual, check out school lockers. Let's explore the school. We're adorable. Oh, this is great. This is a great way to start. A tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? Yes, of course I can. Luck check success. The creepy substitute teacher hands you some old books to carry. Among the mundane titles, you find one called Extinction of Mankind. You shudder, feeling teacher gaze on your back. +5 experience. Nice. Huzzah. All right, so we need blessed chalk and holy candles. What they mean unsettling? She is beautiful. It truly is a world of horror. The game was creepy too. What's up, Eva? You feel like something horrible is happening within the school. You must hurry and find those items. Well, let's explore some more school then. Let's investigate the gym. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model. Its heart beating. The sight almost makes you sick. Is there anything else going on here? World of Horror base game? It sure is. I shall resolve the event. You found an additional page from your friend's diary. It seems that the blessed chalk was left on the roof. You must hurry and find it. Let's get it. Peek outside, explore school. Peek outside? To open the door, click on the handle and drag the mouse with the mouse button. Oh God, oh Jesus, okay. I love it. Hiya! You shouldn't risk that again. All right, let's explore the school. That was really funny. On the roof, you find the girl your friend was talking about. In one hand, she holds a bag, and the other a pair of bloody scissors. That's not ideal. We have to fight Scissor Girl to get the thing we need to beat Scissor Girl. Reminds me a little of the recent John manga, Dandadan, except there it's ghosts and aliens trying to kill him in school. Once fell in love with someone with that Innsmouth look, and it was really, it's a deep one. Oh, hello. All right, combat tutorial. During each turn, you'll build a sequence of attacks and moves from the action ring B. Once you've filled the sequence bar, press launch sequence to finish your turn. Okay, fill the combat sequence with combat moves and click launch. Okay. So what do we got? Offensive actions. I guess we're just gonna kick her a bunch. Kick, kick, kick. Launch sequence. I kick, punch, kick. And she bashed me with a bag. Okay. I have many more options now. With time, you'll discover new combat moves available through the action filter. But first, you need a weapon. Choose an action called Look for an Improvised Weapon. Attack with your weapon. Strong attack. Prepare your attack. Attack boost. Look for an improvised weapon. Let's try it. And then I think I also have time to attack with my current weapon. Let's launch it. I found a branch and I slashed her. And she stabbed me with her scissors. Look, a new item has appeared in your inventory in the upper right corner. Select the item, open this item submenu, select equip. Damage 3, speed 90, chance to hit 70. What's my straight razor? Okay, yeah, thanks for the tutorial, but my razor's way better. Let's see. Let's just stab her a bunch. This has some great music. One of the events is about a coma patient. The boss music, the EKG running through it in a really cool way. Got her. I've defeated Maru. I found the blessed chalk, which you can use to draw the sigil in your ritual. You copy the sigil as best you can on the blackboard. Hopefully it'll be enough. We still need to find more stuff. We need the holy candles. Most horrifying thing about her is how sweaty she is. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. If we had the anatomy class perk, we could do something else. Let's move closer. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll, which you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. Dun, dun, dun. Exactly. Sound of scissors are getting louder. You must hurry. Well, find the candles, dipshit. Rip your reason. Hear a faint sound walking outside the biology classroom. The beating heart, yeah. I found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed by the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. Perform the ritual. Wait, what's that? Oh God. Holy shit. The sigil and holy candles don't seem to have any effect on the horrible monster. Have you drawn it wrong? Frozen in fury watches the twitching horror gets closer and closer. It raises enormous scissors and croaks. Am I beautiful? Twisting and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? That's a lot of face. That is a lot of face. All right, the scissor woman has 30 hit points and 33 power. Well, let's see what we can do. Let's do a bunch of stabs. I hit her and then missed, and then she stabs you, covering the wall in blood. She tried plentyoffish.com. Let's do... My base chance to hit is not great, is the thing. Let's prepare, attack, and then throw another one on there. All right, one hit, one miss. Stab me again. It hurt, it sucked. She does 2 damage to both. Oh, 2 damage all. Yeah, okay. It's not looking real good, chat. I think we're just gonna have to get lucky here. Stab her a bunch. I mean, that was great. I might actually get through it. I might actually get through it okay. She's down to 10 health. Miss, miss, miss. Perfect. No, that was great. That was great. All right, I landed 1 hit. Okay, maybe if we prepare and hit. Actually, wait. What if we Scarf of Taiyaki? Hang on, what if I just kick her to death? I can cram a couple kicks in. There's an 80% chance to hit, and each one does 2 damage. Well, it doesn't help too much if you miss a bunch of those. All right. All right, I'm gonna prepare an attack. Okay, let's see if this works. Never stop stabbing. Hey! Scissor Woman is defeated. Barely. We got down to 1 stamina and 1 reason, but we did it. The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. The only trace left of her is the large scissors. You stare at them, unsure what to feel. Something tells you you want to keep them. You need them. Very slowly, you pick up the scissors and your mouth widens in a smile. You found a new item, Cursed Scissors. All right, so we got ending B of the spine-chilling story of School Scissors. The horror is over for now. Your playthrough lasted, wow, that took us like 20 minutes. It's not the only mystery plaguing this town. You must continue your investigation. I agree. Also, why is it like we're dead? Beep. We did. We won the tutorial. right. Let's do a new story. That's fine. I'll randomize. We'll experiment with this in a bit, but I want to play through a couple scenarios first. All right, so we've done spine-chilling Story of School Scissors. Extracurricular activity is optional to prepare the standard skeptic playthrough for you, allowing you to start the game without worrying about in-depth stuff for now. And then this is like the full thing. Let's try it. Let's try extracurricular activity. Something strange is happening in our town chat. It's still happening, in fact. I feel like when you get the bad ending of the tutorial. Red figures, rapid technological, old gods, yada 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 yada. Got some cool scissors, best ending. The missing stars. The media has been reporting about various people with seemingly supernatural skills. Could have any connection with the news about stars disappearing from the night sky. Old gods rule. Casting spells raises doom instead of its normal cost. Backstory, World of Horror. Character exclusive perk cards only. Okay. Welcome to World of Horror. We are this lady, I guess. First time playing, select this. Hi, welcome and thank you for trying World of Horror. Inspired by adventure games from the 80s, the visual overload may initially be a little disorienting. In this short tutorial, I'll do my best to explain various elements and prepare you to fight the horrible old gods. Thank you, Powell, creator of the game. That's the main game screen. Here you'll interact with your surroundings, solve mysteries, and fight enemies. That's the user interface part of the screen. You'll manage your inventory, cast spells, and access the game options. All performed actions will be added to the log here. That's you on the right. World of Horror has RPG elements. Your attributes are described by 6 basic stats. Move your cursor over them to learn more. Strength determines the outcome of events, speed of certain combat actions. Dex, oh no, the description is... You're not actually explaining much here. I guess they all kind of do the same things. That's your inventory. You can keep up to 4 items, inspect, use, or equip anything you pick up, select the item in question from this area. 3 equipment slots. Equipped items do not count towards the 4-item limit. A, weapon used in combat. B and C, trinkets and armor. As you progress with the playthrough, more helpful tips will appear. Would you like turning the combat tutorial on? Nah, it's okay. I just tutorialize there. All right, so what do we got? We got nothing. No nothing, no anything. You. Yep, that's me. Allies and perks, whole lot of nothing. Okay. That stat, it does the same thing as other stats. Equipped items don't count as items. What kind of game is this? Stats are mostly for die rolls. Your home. Check your mailbox, it's empty. Back in your home, you think your next move. You're not currently investigating a weird mystery. Recent newspaper clippings and notes collected in the next room should point in the right direction. I watch TV, take a bath, change clothes, take a peek through the peephole, take a peek through the peephole. Someone is in the shadow watching your door. This is the doom counter up here. Is this thingy doodad? Change my clothes. So we can do captain, gym clothes, this and that. I think this is where we're at, right? Okay. Watch TV! Demolition of an old inner city shrine has resulted in an array of unfortunate accidents, and most recently, the death of 6 people suspected of arson. Oh! Oh shit, you can... Wait, you can dial your phone. That's neat. If I get any phone numbers, we'll have to try that. Take a bath. The shower will help calm down and do wonders for your sore muscles. What temperature should you set it to? You can gain extra reason, small EXP boost, extra stamina regained. Yeah, EXP boost, thank you. You type 666, do you instantly die? I want to actually, like... Okay. That's how cats type. All right, anyway, let's start a new mystery. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You mark down 5 of them, hoping there's something connecting, and you tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence your yet unsolved mysteries. What do we got? Horrible history of household hell. Freaky feature of found footage. Rotten report of rancid ramen. Macabre memoir of morbid mermaids. I thought you said there were 5. Apparently it actually remembers the endings I got in the earlier version of this. 5-ish. Let's see. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 5th mystery is what happened to the 5th mystery. Oh, 5 on normal difficulty? Okay. What's up, Dracul? You have a serious word or other informative about stopping his rhyming. It's alliteration. He loves alliteration. All right, I want to know about the rotten report of rancid ramen. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opens in town. It's adored by everyone. Once people take a bite, they can't stop. Day and night, the queues stretch out the door. The shambling customers stuff themselves with dish after dish, while the blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinning and polishing his gleaming knives. You're determined to discover what makes this ramen so enticing. What is its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? The flesh of the gods themselves? Well, then... I wanted to make a joke, but it'd be a spoiler for a particular game. Answer the mystery, food sucks. All right, it says mystery, investigate the circle locations, progress the location, the rules may change. Dumpster dive, can discard 2 item cards to complete this quest. Interesting. Watching the local news, you spot a familiar street. It's a feature about the newest ramen shop. The food critic has a manic look as he describes the ramen. His description makes your stomach churn. You can't investigate your home. Home, travel downtown, apartments, school, hospital, seaside, forest, mansion, village. Okay, apartments. That pair has been following you since morning. You finally managed to lose him, but can't shake the feeling that it'll only get worse. -2 stamina. The Venetian Society? You can see the restaurant through the staircase's window. You watch the door for hours, but you never see any of the cooks enter nor leave. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts the deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. Get close to the door and ask what's the matter. Oh God. Dexterity check success. Before you can answer, the door's letterbox suddenly opens and an unknown invader tries to look inside. Luckily, you manage to stand still. After a couple of minutes, the man retreats, probably unsure if you're home after all. Had to say I really like it. I have a headache and need to not look at the screen for a bit. Totally understand, Helvy. Hope you feel better. Hope it passes quickly. The only true way to investigate is to get into the restaurant yourself. Indeed. Wandering through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of soda inside, but you really could use a drink. I'm going to get the cheapest one. Dexterity check success. You buy a can of off-brand soda and take a sip. It tastes a little odd, but you enjoy the drink anyway. I lost a friend, but I gained some exp. It seems that you are not the only one wanting to try it for yourself. You stand in line for hours. Your questions fall on deaf ears, and you're shunned. I guess we're investigating downtown now. Soda was human pee. Once the Doom counter reaches $100, let's play the next Doom stream posted. That would actually be kind of fun. If we got really into this game and we played it a lot, every time the Doom counter maxed out, I had to play the next game in the Doom queue. Real quick, can we shop for items? It's a dog. Oh, you don't want to commit to that idea? Camera, it's technology. Flash combat action has a chance to dodge the incoming attack. Sewing kit. Energy drink, cigarettes, salt. Deals 8 damage to ghost type enemies. A random discounted item. They did under Doom last stream. Yeah, it's a Shiba Inu. He's adorable. Give me a discount item. I got a blue, what the hell? Important. It feels cold in your hand. What is it? It vibrates slightly in your hand. Okay, I definitely didn't expect that. Anyway, let's investigate downtown. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for any unwanted followers. What could it mean? Are we old enough for this game? No. Horror Story, the vibrator. Follow the weird man, call the police, do nothing, need quick thing. We're gonna follow the weird man. Perception check failure. The door is locked, but you think you can repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. Nothing happens. We have gained doom. Old Mimod Dagon knitted him that sweater. The smell around the restaurant is overpowering. Grease, rot, and... Is that blood you can smell? The investigation is starting to take a toll on your health. You feel like you're about to fall asleep standing up. How do you address your weakened state? I want a coffee. Apparently hot bath is a skill. This double frappe macchiato is a nice pick-me-up. Excellent. It's finally your turn to order. 1 ramen, please. The owner's grin widens. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days, she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful. Let's invite her for coffee. In between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. Just a little rumor. Just a slight mention of Cthulhu returning to expunge all human life from the planet. That's all. Could this be the reason for the recent horrific events? I got exps. The Red Bull is pushed in your face. It's so crowded that you're forced to sit on the floor. Wow, okay. Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of the park. You can cast 1 spell without paying anything. I don't have any spells, thanks. Ew. With a slick hand, you fill a vial with the soup and walk out, all without tasting the weird dish. Okay. Investigate lab. With the pulling of some delicate strings, you get the ramen into a lab. While handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What should you send to the laboratory? Just the vial of ramen soup, I suppose. Just a rumor that Yog Sothoth might be entering this plane of existence again. I call him yes. A mere day later, your friend rings your door. Her face is pale, and in shaky hands, she holds an analysis sheet. You usher her in and bolt the door. You feel ill looking at the charts. While they couldn't identify some of the particles, they discover a highly addictive drug in the broth. The ramen restaurant must be closed immediately. A week later, police and government officials are looking over where the ramen restaurant used to be. Nothing remains but a gap in the street and aimless, confused customers. You'd like to believe that was the end of it, but snippets in newspapers from other cities unsettle you. Brief articles about exciting new ramen restaurant opening. Its mysterious owner keeps showing up. You can no longer eat noodles without feeling ill. So we got ending B. Also, there's a finger in this ramen. Like, just a straight up finger. Also, I think this is part of somebody's face. All right, rewards. We got 30 experience. We dropped Doom by 5%. We got a reason and a stamina back. And 1 day has passed. You've got the shits. I bet that fish cake tastes fake as hell. The old god stirs. Riots. Dangerous bands of rioters are gathering around the downtown area. The police are hopeless. All right, so I guess that means downtown is going to be more dangerous from now on. All right, what's going on at the lighthouse anyway? Ominous Lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. This feels like some Final Encounter shit. I don't think so. Let's head home. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. What's it doing in there? Take it. Also, what the hell, man? All right, inventory. Okay, I don't know what the key was for, but looks like a nipple. Watch TV. We were shocked by what she did. Her voice was always so calm. Ugh. I think a bath could do us some good. Let's get some more exp. Oh, I see you there. Probably just my imagination. Probably not. All right, we need a new mystery chat. What's going on here? All right, so the macabre memoir of morbid mermaids. We got ending A before, apparently. So let's see if we can get a different ending with this one. The janitor was obsessed with mermaids. He's collected every scrap of the legend about them in the school basement. I think I remember this one. Now his mind is snapped. He's decided, He's decided it's time to make one of his own, using unfortunate students' bodies as materials. There's one thing everyone at the school is talking about. Another girl from your area has gone missing. Could there be anything connecting all the missing people? I should investigate downtown next. Okay, so I have a side quest to investigate Seaside twice. Let's do that. Oh, these places have threat levels. Oh, okay. Seaside actually has an elevated threat level, which means -1 modifier to all skill checks. Okay, well, let's do it. Suddenly, the air around you begins to whirl. A supernatural wave of freezing wind is approaching. We can only brace ourselves because we don't have the Arcane Grasp perk. Yes, they do have specific locations on the left that we can visit. Strength check success. Sudden blizzard disappears as fast as it began. You leave the beach quickly. +5 experience. Good. Can you look around for an improvised weapon outside of combat? It doesn't seem like it. There is the hardware shop. Yeah, it looks like I can buy okay, I can buy weapons here. Crowbar. Hammer. Can of acid. A shovel. I like how this is Arkham Horror, but make it Junjito, yeah. It's a Folgers can of acid like you do. I'm gonna pass for now. Because we do have the option of grabbing an improvised weapon if we do get into combat. Is Folgers already a can of acid? All right, we'll investigate Seaside again. There's a rumor about strange lights appearing in the sky around the lighthouse. However, after spending the night, you don't see anything unusual. All right. You may be going crazy, but you swear something is watching you from the sea. -1 reason. All right, I did it. I solved the mermaid sighting. Okay. Anyway, let's progress. Restaurant? Uh-oh. Hearing footsteps, you turn around. Behind you stands a pretty woman in a sweater. Natural beauty. Yes, this is exactly what I need. You shudder seeing the weird woman reaching into her pocket and producing a nasty-looking knife. Pretty face. Mind if I borrow it? That's not your face. It's not your face, lady. All right, we need... All right, I'm going to assess the situation. And then I'm gonna look for an improvised weapon. This is actually an interesting option. Combat skill. Reduces your experience by 5 and raises your chance to hit by 10% for the rest of this encounter. So you can actually sacrifice experience to have a higher chance to hit. Which is really cool, honestly. And then will we have time to punch her in the face? Yes, I can barely fit in a kick. Perfect. Launch sequence. What have we done? Oh my Jesus Christ! That's pretty messed up. All right, human female weakens sharp, cornered animal when injured, they deal double damage. That's terrifying. All right, anyway, we have a branch now. It's blunt, but I'll take it. I could just huck it at her too. All right, branch equipped. The chance to hit with the branch is so much lower, though. I'm gonna prepare and attack. Okay, I can do prepared attacks. 2 per. I bash her. Okay, I bashed her twice. Perfect. That seemed to work pretty well. I'm gonna keep at that. Bash her 2 more times. Branch has bonus to making puns. Boom, we got her. Wait, what's that? Pick it up. Is it her face? I got lucky earrings. Okay. Resolve combat. Lucky earrings. +2 luck. Fancy earrings. And trade them in. Equip, please. All right, perfect. Sweet, free phase. Didn't help her out. Asking around the neighborhood got you some results. It seems all the girls attended the same school. So there's a schoolyard. Oh, they give you a description too. Okay, hang on a sec. So the police station allows you to manage threat level. You can convert experience into funds. The shop costs doom to enter. Trade funds for items. Apartments, neighbors, just nothing. Schoolyard costs doom to enter. You can recruit allies or learn gossip. The library, you can study the current mystery. Trade doom for spells. Hospital costs doom to enter, but you can heal injuries. Seaside, doom to enter. And then those don't have extra ones. Okay. We'll just investigate the school first. I know you. Sure, we'll help you. Luck check success. Experience get. All the missing girls are apparently members of the school swimming team. Maybe someone saw the kidnapper stalking them. I did equip the earrings. Yes, they're over here now. This is what I've equipped. The branch and lucky earrings. Oh, I leveled up. Wait, why is it suddenly so dark outside? You stand by the window to take a look. Black smog emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in oily vapor. Real quick. You advance to the next experience level, choose 1 perk and 1 stat upgrade. Oh, here are my perks over here. Folklore studies, running shoes, art knowledge. Folklore studies is +1 knowledge. Running shoes, smaller doom penalty from running from combat. Art knowledge, +1 perception. We have an eye for art and details. I'm gonna take folklore and we're gonna do... Let's see. I think I'm gonna boost stamina. I think having more stamina will be helpful. There we go. I assume that increased our max stamina, or actually, do we even have a max? I haven't actually been... I don't know. Oh, you think it's just recovery? Okay, I'll keep that in mind for next time. Should probably just... What's going on with my blue gem? It's vibrating in your pocket. Like, the text for blue gem is getting weird on me. It's important, whatever it is. I'm going to observe the smog. Perception check success. Sludgy vapors rise slowly upward, forming a perfect spiral. You back away from the window, surprised by this curious phenomenon. You find a notebook containing handwritten and detailed notes about the swimming club itself and mermaids? Oh, we have the option to travel to the morbid school. You know, before we do this, I'd actually like to go to the schoolyard and see if I can recruit somebody. Latest gossip asked to join you, observe, share a creepy story. You can force people to help you. All right, Manic, have a good one. Okay, what happens if you, like, observe? Kohaku is staring at the clouds. They look like heads. They look fine. Kairi is taking their pen apart and putting it back together over and over. They look nervous. Kaede is saying they seem relaxed. Relaxed sounds good. You want to help me? You were always such a kidder. I guess that's a no. Sorry, I don't have time for games. Okay, I actually got student F, as it happens. Give me any gossip. I keep hearing a wailing sound coming from the third stall in the girls' bathroom. She hasn't come to school since last week. All right. Anyway, I have an ally. It's student F. -1 strength. All right. All right. Morbid school. Look, now we have a little buddy. I know. A nauseating stench stops you. Someone has scattered rotting fish guts everywhere and hung up countless fish heads. You cover your mouth as you slowly retreat. A vast flock of seagulls outside viciously attack the windows. You've acquired a school kid to help you take on horrors beyond your imagination. Whoever the kidnapper may be, they seem to be really obsessed with mermaids. Inside the science lab, you find a plan of the town's sewer system. Someone has marked a path leading from the sea directly to the school building. Great, okay. Time to investigate downtown. Our master is coming and we all can bask in its glory. What's wrong with your face? It's a glitched magician. Oh, he does Doom. That's really interesting. He doesn't do stamina or reason damage. He does Doom damage. Let's see. So I can order my allies to attack. I think we can just do the whole guarantee shuffle. Oh, the enemy is weak against this type of weapon. That's great. That's good. Yep, Doom is increasing. Boom! I'm imagining this game is a bunch of Call of Cthulhu session prompts, and half of these things are like, nope, never going there or doing any of that. All right, there's something wrong here. A weird apathy seems to infect every adult you ask for help. You'll have to deal with it alone. People point at and talk about a man on the other side of the street. He looks confused, muttering to himself while occasionally touching a festering wound on his cheek. You stop in your tracks and listen to the man's cursed incantation. Lose reason. Ah, but gain a spell. Also, I just noticed this. That small key we found after we completed the first investigation went up here. So I guess we need 5 keys to initiate the end game or something. Gain a spell. All right, I have Expel Evil and Enthrallment. Oh, gross. It's a support, -6 doom, one-time use only, cost 2 stamina. I can forget spells to gain reason. That's neat. Ath-Yalazus Gaze. Casting this doesn't cost reason. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with doing that. Enthrallment. Gain an additional follower, discard on use, cost 4 reason. Okay. Old God effect with spells cost doom instead of their normal cost. I see. You compare the sewer plan with the school map and it suddenly dawns on you. School basement. That must be the place the kidnapper is keeping the missing swimmers. Just a free tiny doom reduction. Should we try? Let's do it. Let's cast this spell. We did it. Assuming it costs 2 doom to recover 6. Cost 2 stamina. That's pretty meaningful. Oh, I think... Oh no, I think... Okay. I think I had to take this option. That's what makes it cost doom instead of reason. I think this casts it normally. This casts it the special effect way. All right, anyway, let's investigate this school. Yeah, -6 doom is still good. You find an old trophy case set in a seemingly abandoned corridor. Everything inside is covered in a thick layer of dust. One medal seems particularly valuable. Do we not have... I thought we had the tiny key item. We don't, apparently. I'm not breaking the window to grab it. I will check the plaques and trophies. Luck check success. It seems the person involved with the current case is a prize-winning swimmer. There is no turning back now. God, let's hope she's all right. She's not all right. I can tell you right now, she's not all right. You cough up blood and something else. Oh, that was the expel evil. You bust through the door to the janitorial closet, but it's already too late. The latest missing girl is lying on a dirty mattress, her upper torso, at least. A tail of a fish has been crudely sewn in place of her legs. She was too weak and died, you hear the mad janitor say. Looks you up and down. Maybe you'll do. Not giving up after the previous failure, the obsessed janitor has found another body to experiment on. You. Alright, 35 HP, does 1 stamina damage per turn. I think we should be okay. Oh, good. He's weak against being whacked with a branch. Would you become a mermaid if someone offered? No, I don't think so. I don't think I'd be down for that, personally. This is a pretty solid system I have here. I have to check his Yelp reviews first. Ding! Mad janitor's body slumps to the floor. You pick up his axe and using it as a crutch, you try to leave the room. Injured and weakened, you slowly lose consciousness in the school corridor. I got a fire axe. Damn. Heavy and powerful. Takes a long time to use, but it does a lot of damage. Police officers find you a few hours later. No trace of the mad janitor is found, but you will sleep a little better tonight knowing that the other students are safe. Okay, I got the same ending that I apparently did before, A. But I gained more experience. I got bonus for thorough investigation. Lost some doom. Gained some reason stamina, and another day passed. I believe you can prepare an axe in the same turn, yes. That's looking a little ominous. Old God stirs. School curfew. With more and more students gone missing, the police have restricted access to the school building. The library additional action has now closed. Okay. Well, let's head home. We've got another small key. Cool. All right, inventory. I'm gonna equip the fire axe. And then let's go to our storage. We'll put the branch away. You still have your lackey. I do, yeah, she's still following me around. What's on TV? Search for a missing person continues in the forest surrounding Shiikawa. If you have any information, please contact the police department. Let's take us a bath. I think we need some stamina. There we go. Hot water helps with your sore muscles. Take a peep through the peephole. It's that mother creeper again. She's giving you -1 strength. She may come in handy, though. Who knows? All right, new mystery. Let's try freaky feature of found footage. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklores and legends of the nearby forest. Now, on the first anniversary of their disappearance, this specific man has started asking questions. He claims to be a private investigator hired by the parents of the students. Except the parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is he? And what did the students discover out there? She said you don't have to outrun terrors, you just have to outrun her. Investigate. 3 students disappear in the process of making a documentary. May find a clue about their last known whereabouts in the school's newspaper. I have a side quest to investigate the mansion twice. Well, why the hell not? Let's do it. Let's go investigate a room. Oh, this is great. Corpses are strung up on wire like a macabre marionette with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. We lose reason. Let's investigate the mansion again because we don't learn from our mistakes here. There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched the unsuspecting guests together. Her final gruesome artwork, but that's just a legend, right? Let's check out the sewing machine. Oh, God. That's probably not good. The legends say the witch was buried alive for kidnapping, murdering 2 children, points you in a specific direction, potentially saving you some time. Okay, great. Are we pissing pants yet? I would say so. That got my attention. Anyway, let's investigate the school. Okay. What kind of low self-esteem ghost haunts a sewing machine? You stumble upon the computer room. This is a good opportunity to check the school's database to look for anything that might help your investigation. Yeah, let's check it out. Knowledge check success. You find a curious text file containing occult instructions. You delete it, preventing anyone trying it Lose a little doom. Could do with a little less doom in my life. The notes mentioned a village not far from town. You decide to take a bus. Getting closer, you can't help but notice a large number of trees that have suddenly died. What happened here? All right, we're heading downtown. Hopefully don't run into any rioters. It's getting dark as you arrive at the cemetery, and shadows move in fantastic and unaccountable ways between the tombstones. Finding the right grave might prove to be a challenge, especially when you feel someone's gaze on your back. I am going to confront the stranger, chat. Oh shit, charisma check success. You whirl around and see who's behind you. Luckily, the other person is a kind old lady who points to the tombstone you were looking for. Under a stone, you find a note someone left for you. I get to level up again. What do we got here? Discipline. Regain 1 stamina for all successful event skill checks. That could be really good. Art knowledge, leadership, +1 charisma. I'm gonna take discipline. That sounds excellent. And then I'm gonna increase my perception. Pick the abs. Of course, pick the abs. All right. Event resolved. Everyone in the village is unsettlingly friendly. An old farmer points you to an old stone. The missing group supposedly started their forest trip there. It's village time, chat. Your friend has asked you to meet them at a certain secluded location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look through the telescope. Curious, you check it out. You don't see anything at first, then you notice it. The bloated body of Yalazith is getting closer. So there's a giant bloated elder god in orbit around the planet? That seems pretty doomful. Oh, Lord have mercy. Looking back one last time, you continue deeper into the woods. So this is the woods. We have to click on squares to explore them. I'm gonna pick this one. As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've ever seen before. As you turn to your friends for reassurance, you notice that some also wear these eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and distorted, and you can't shake off the feeling that they're not quite themselves. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end, and you realize something is terribly wrong. They're preparing for something. This can't be healthy. Are they hiding something? They're preparing for something. A sense of dread creeps over you as the masked people are swarming through the store, filling their carts with food and survival equipment. You notice the goods prices have already skyrocketed. You realize that you need to act fast if you want to have any chance of survival, so we lose funds for this. Okay. You have a feeling someone is following you. Let's try this one. A stream. Basically, Hellstar Ramina, yeah. By a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble upon a small forest shrine. It's probably dedicated to some local spirit. The small statue looks alien and menacing. Let's try praying. Perception check failure. To your horror, you discovered a severed human hand behind the statue. Ouch, my reason. All paths look the same. Are you lost? Into the clearing. The trees overhead block the sunlight. You begin to feel gloomy. We're losing more reason, chat. The reason is failing us. Let's explore the thicket. In the thicket of it. Plot twists are just going to shock you with a surprise birthday party. Discover an old campsite located on the edge of a small clearing. The tent has been knocked down and the food and utensils have been scattered everywhere. Search the tent, investigate the ground for clues, or just ignore it. I'm going to investigate the ground. Perception check success. Footprints and tracks suggest a fight. The owner of the tent must have been dragged by 2 unknown attackers into the woods. You find a pile of human teeth lying on a nearby rock. Great. I love it. Sudden storm forces you to find shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you just discover strange markings on the cave's walls. I don't know a flashlight, so we'll try to decipher them. Knowledge check failure. You wonder what it could mean. Okay. Equip the teeth. Oh god, an abandoned hut. The rumored witch house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at the large hole in the ground. On the table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each titled after one of the missing friends. Then you hear a curious sound coming from the hole. You want to see what's in the hole, chat? If you have a better place to store teeth, I'd like to hear it. Shall we take a little peek? See, jump into the hole. Peek inside. You kneel down and lean forward to see what's inside the hole. It takes a while to process what you're looking at. It's a gigantic eye staring right at you. Hypnotized, you continue to lean in, feeling weaker and weaker as the gargantuan beast lures you in. I think we lose consciousness. Huh. At the very last moment, the suspicious tall man grabs you by the collar. He explains he is part of a cult protecting the house and the mysterious entity below it. You've got a bigger purpose than to die here, he says, before knocking you out. You wake up a few hours later on a bus heading back to your town. So that was ending B for this one. Interesting. Reward for solving this mystery. The forest is restless. Got a bunch of experience, minus doom, reason, stamina, yada, yada, yada. Okay, cool. The old god stirs. Crimson Moon spot over Shiokawa keeps everyone on edge. Blood Moon, all enemies get additional 20 power. I don't know what power does. Maybe increases the base damage that they do. Got me another small key. Watch me some TV. Some of our readers report a strange tall man dressed in white, taking the metro after dark, apparently stalking lone passengers. Please take care and avoid traveling alone. Delicious. Peek through the peephole. Shadowy person. We've all been there. I would like to recover my reason with some cold water. Power affects your accuracy. Part of the equation determining how easily you can hit an enemy. Okay. Oh, you can actually just move the curtain. Nice. I didn't realize you could just click on shit in here. The fuck is that face? She does not look like she's doing well. She's making the best of a bad situation, I think. All right, we only have one option left. And it's the horrible history of household hell. Previously, we got ending C for this one. There are many old mansions around this town. Manor is one of them, supposedly haunted by a family of 4, disappeared without a trace one summer. But is it the only tragic event that took place there? Investigate the mysteries. Friends you talked with are not sure where the mansion itself is located. You have to find the mansion first. A trip to the library may shed some light on it. We're gonna hit the seaside first, though. We're gonna go ahead and get this side quest out of the way. Uh-oh. Cool air suddenly fills your mouth. It tastes metallic. Before you can react, you hear a low growling sound coming from behind you. It's Canis, the lunar cat. My god. Let me, hang on. Oh, there's other things my ally can do. I can ask my ally to distract the enemy. Defensive actions. Dodge, run away, meditate, brace for impact. Faceless people, bloated corpses, eldritch horrors, moon kitty, and spiritual actions. I can clap. Those combat rituals are a combination of 5 bows and claps. If you don't get it right, you'll be provided with a hint. Interesting. Praying lets you regain 1 stamina at the cost of 2 reason. Anyway, what we're gonna do is I'm going to assess the situation, and then I'm going to prepare my attack, and then I'm going to strong attack him. I bashed the shit out of him. Lunar Nightmare, the damage equals to 1 plus the number of your allies. Oh, okay. Hailing from the lush jungles of Tindalos, the Lunar Cat preys on struggling artists, sending them nightmares. Okay. So honestly, this should do him in. Preparing a heavy fire axe attack is a guaranteed 9 damage. Seems pretty strong, chat. All right, one more check at the seaside. Was not prepared for the kitty of Tindalos. Ah, you can't shake the feeling that the small dock building hides some terrible secrets. Doom. Oh, you've learned the cliff the mansion is built on is famous for its extensive cave system. You decide to rent some books that might help you. Rent books, you say. So we've got the Architect's Journal. One house owner, however, decided to make use of the cave tunnel. It's a natural concert hall, he claims. And the Shiikawa Herald. An article covers a group of scientists from Tokyo. They're exploring and mapping weird cave formations found in the cliffs. The search of the missing team of scientists continues. The only clue so far is a code ring on cavern walls. 436 hertz. Interesting. Two people were streaming this tonight, didn't get an update. Yes, Nictus, it got its, it left early access today. It is now in its full release after like 3 years of development. A lot of us were really excited about that. Anyway, let's investigate the school. Uh-oh. It's bizarre, I thought the creator had died. No, they've been posting pretty regular updates for it. What's new? I'm not sure. I really haven't paid this game any mind since I played it when it first went into early access. 3 years of development to add PC Porter. You carefully enter the biology classroom. The room seems empty at first until you switch the lights on. You gasp in horror. Lying in a pool of blood is one of the teachers with a fruit knife in their hand. There's a jar of formaldehyde on the nearest table. Mesmerized by the spiral pattern on the sea creature's skin, you step over the dead body and come closer. And then the voices start. It's a forgotten specimen. Let us assess the situation, prepare an attack, and then smash the shit out of it. It prefers blunt. I mean, don't we all really? No special skill. A body of unknown sea creature floating gently in a jar of formaldehyde. Pair, heavy. That was it. That's all it took. Creator of this game is a very busy man. Aside from being a dentist, he spent a large hunk of time renovating a house, so he wasn't able to give as much attention to developing the game as much as like. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. World of Horror, but that dev died 10 years ago. On this very night. Peal of thunder in the background. Wait, what's that? Pick it up. I got a lump of flesh. Neat. It's undulating slowly. Slimy and smelly, what is it? It's pulsating slowly in your hand. Use, you get 5 stamina and a new status. Hell yeah, use that. Cool. What just happened to me? It wasn't a good idea. You've gained a new status, Brandon. We have a chance of raising Doom with each investigation. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Would have thought beating something in a jar is easy, especially with a fire axe. The building was... That was weird. Highlight for a second. The building is supposed to be somewhere near cliffs. You copy the mansion's photo from the newspaper and prepare to leave. We'll head downtown. Into an alley, apparently. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. It looks like someone or something tore out his throat. It is so tempting to steal his gun, but I don't think so. We'll check his wounds. They didn't tear out his throat, but instead carved an occult symbol with something sharp. You try to remember the shape and escape before anyone arrives. And I have leveled up. What do we got this time? We know our hot bath is improved resting at home. Fast swimmer is faster offensive actions? I mean, as nice as that is, I don't think we really need it, honestly. I'm gonna take hot bath. And, some more perception, I think. You spell evil and spit it out. I can stack art to be better at art. Truly, this is what this situation needs, a talented artist. Compare different dimensions of the sketch, you finally find the one. There's only one problem. You'll need a strong rope to enter the mansion through the high window. Should we shop for items then? There's no rope. And I don't have the funds for any of this crap either. Then you draw all of these occult symbols for the police to spread around town. Boop the dog. I will boop the dog for a discount item. I got a bottle of milk. 1 stamina, give it. Now I have an empty bottle. It can be used to store liquids. I'm out of inventory space, though. I should probably... Most OP item in the game, just find a fairy. All right, I'm gonna stash the gem for now. Let's investigate. I was gonna investigate the seaside anyway. How about that? Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. I got a curse? I don't want curse. Mind wipe. Minus 100 experience. Discard, lose 3 reasons. Removes the Tem from the game. I'm at negative 95 experience. Ouch, dude. That is a serious curse. All right, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna remove it. All right, my reason's down to 11. Not Tem. Temmy. You make it through the windows of the abandoned mansion your friends have talked about. Let's explore it. The investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. Yeah, let's take a bath. You bathe happily and continue with newfound strength. I will take that reason. So did we bathe in the abandoned mansion? Could be worse. We could have used to be sane. Heard a weird noise coming from the locked study. You must find a key. Oh, shit. Okay. So we have a bunch of mansion rooms now. Karen, have you ever played Buddy Simulator yet? That's a great spooky October game. I have not, Cheese Toast. I have not. Investigating mansion. Find a suspicious person. You enter an old rundown mansion room. Stinks like spoiled milk and has only 2 doors, one of which you came through. You can't see the strange man anywhere. We search the room. There's nothing really important here, but you think you might be able to use the one item you find. I found an empty bottle. I have another empty bottle. I'm gonna stick that in storage. Sleep on their bed too, why not? Buddy Simulator is a very Daniel Mullins game. Oh, okay. You're truly a Final Fantasy XIV player going to random people's houses and use their bath and rummage through their stuff. Oh, it just feels like a Mullins game? I'd still be interested in that. World of Goldilocks. This must be the place where the key is. Uh-oh. You're in a room full of wooden statues. You're amazed by how realistic some of them look. So realistic, in fact, that you could have sworn one of them blinked. It's the pillar vampire living in the walls. Man, everything does reason damage. This sucks. All right. We shall assess him before smashing him in the face with a big axe. Ow. He is a vampire. He's weak against magic. Enemy can regain health with successful strikes. Once a great sculptor, he sacrificed everything to be able to continue his work. Yeah, he regens, unfortunately. I can get an extra kick in, though. That'll help. Yeah, I can do 11 damage per turn if I do that. Boom. All right, well, that wasn't the place where the key was. Thank you. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something there that shouldn't be there. Yeah, that shouldn't be there. Hear a weird noise coming from the locked study. You must find a key. And Dan Aykroyd, no. You aren't sure what to expect. The sturdy door to the study opens with a creak. The dark, dusty room is empty, but something feels wrong. A faint draft, perhaps? You move the rotten carpet aside to reveal a secret passageway cut directly into the cliff rock. We'll make our way down. Following a strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. This is your hole. It was made for you. You can't find the source of the sounds, but then it hits you. The acoustics of this place make the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerized, you step closer to the stone altar at the end of the room. The one covered in skulls and stuff? Let's explore some more. You try to explore the side corridors, but it's too dark. If you only had a source of light. I fucked myself. I needed a flashlight. Oh, I guess we're gonna step closer then. Unholy chants coming from the caves connected to the mansion must have driven the family insane. With no connection to the outside world, they fed on what they had. Themselves. However, this doesn't explain the fresh corpses and wet tracks around the altar. All right, we got ending C, which is... I'm trying to remember. That might have been the same ending I got before. The old god stirs. Price hike. Preparing for the worst. People are stocking up on everything, making it harder for you to find what you want. Everything is one fund more, which is fine, because I don't have any funds. All right, give me that key. We got it. All right, items. Items, spells. We're branded. We're good at hot baths. The town is not great. Old god. So this is our old god. He has a big eyeball in space. Cosmic gift. Old god has raised the price of toilet paper. And if it wasn't broke, that'd mean something, game. Face is scarier than any monster in the game. All right, so our storage, we got branch, blue gem, empty bottle. I'm gonna take the blue gem back. I like that one. It's neat. Peek through the peephole. Huh, for once we actually don't see anything weird. That's nice. We are over a third doom, yeah. Once a year, a ramen shop appears where there's once an alleyway. The ramen sold inside is made for its foreign patrons, but can cure any health problem. Oh, well, that seems like a fair trade. Let's take a bath. We need reason real bad. Cool, okay. Their health for yours. Starting a mystery. All right, here we go. Is there a problem here? Let's... Lighthouse? Is this where we're going? Multiple padlocks prevent you from entering the building. You need 5 keys. It seems like padlock E is already open. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. Not really the big catch. Former patrons means if you eat the ramen, you'll end up in it. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you two things: that whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and you should run away from this place as far and fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these somethings as others. Is there a way to go back? Goes to the top right, Willem Dafoe. Yeah, you can just rest for HP before climbing. So, hang on, if I rest a little bit. Oh, that does actually, okay, cool. Okay. All right, let's do it. Climb up the winding staircase, you're stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and the mask off. Nothing personal, really. Well, he seems happy. It's Takeshi-san, the ultimate opportunist. He does doom damage. With only 4 mysteries, the biggest risk is dying on the missions. Let's see. Well, let's get the lay of this guy. I like assessing the situation. And then prepare heavy. Alright, human male, weak against blunt. One of the conspirators trying to awaken the old gods. Oh, those old gods. Prepare another big hit, followed by a kick. He sure is dooming us. Splorp, he's dead. On the winding staircase, you're wait a minute. Someone's been taking photos focused on you. The photos include the enemies you fought with. There's something wrong, but you can't precisely say what. Select the second enemy you fought this run. Was it the magician? I think it was I think the model was first and then the magician. Correct answer, you rip the photo. Underneath it is a tiny button, you press it, and with a buzz, the gate opens. Okay, all of our memories work, chat. On the winding staircase, you're stopped by darkness. A thick black cloud is obscuring your vision. You can swear something is waiting for you inside. Okay. Note to self, for future playthroughs, I need a flashlight. I need to start bringing flashlights because there have been multiple checks for a light source. You decide to brave the veil. You finally emerge a while later safe. You can't, however, explain the blasphemous whispers you heard. You lost reason for that. On the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect the door to a hole inside the central pillar. There's a switch inside. You'll have to risk getting cut by the numerous glass shards and knives. That's pretty fucked up. You're expecting that shedding light on these dark matters would require a torch. You manage to locate the door switch while avoiding the knives and glass shards. The buzz, the gate opens. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Advance to the next level. I'm pumping perception. I'm gonna add quick thinking, and then I'm gonna restore reason since it's getting pretty low. Pick feet. All right. Up we go. You're stopped by a girl wearing dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for a bag. It's too late anyway. You instinctively take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast. Let's reason with her. Not enough charisma. You try to talk her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises the knife and slices right across her own throat, nearly decapitating herself. Well, good thing we took that reason restoration. You carefully step over her body and keep on climbing. Oh, shit. Here we go. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? Or did I? As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you're relieved and collapse on the floor. I did it, chat! I finished a whole run. How about that? The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual awakening the eldritch old god, but what's done is done. It will stir in its slumber again and again till the stars are right once more. Congratulations, you are safe for now. Why the girls just offered? She was cursed. She was probably in the thrall of the old god. Her doom got too high. You know how it is. I love how easily actually dismantling a ritual is once you get past the enemies. I mean, it's chalk on the floor. Kick over a couple candles. You're fine. You're good. Congratulations, you survived. Level 5 difficulty level skeptic. Equipped stuff. Backstory World of Horror. Summoned old god. Incoming doom. Chosen timeline A. It took us a little over an hour. I managed to solve 4 mysteries plaguing the town. I saw 24 new events, 7 new enemies, 4 new achievements. Cool. All right, chat, we still got some time tonight. I'm gonna start another run. I don't suspect we'll finish it, but I really wanna see what kind of differences there are. How many times will you teach this lesson, old gods? Yeah, I didn't even lose my useless companion. How nice that was. All right, new story. Yeah, let's see here. So we've been playing on 2-bit. We can go straight 1-bit. Oh, Lord, ow. Wow, there are a lot of color palettes, aren't there? Oh, some more garish than others. Some way more garish than others. It's like original Deus Ex all over again, or Downwell. That's really... I want to do a 1-bit palette, but I don't want it to be this hard on the eyes. Maybe this one? Maybe let's do this one. Pick obnoxious. I'm not picking obnoxious blue. That's obnoxious to me. All right. All right, let's see. Oh, we got challenges now. Oh, that's cool. We can customize Let's do a quick play. Let's see what happens. Something strange is happening. Road figures, rapid technology, old gods, armed with clues, train station. Kthak Atarasu is once again awakening from slumber. Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger, it has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Stop it before it devours us all. Old God's rule is you cannot escape from combat encounters. Screen is now 3 times brighter. All right. I got a camera. Technology, 1 knowledge. Cool. Do we have that? You wanna... Yeah, equip that. Cool. All right, so lighthouse. All right, 5 padlocks. You know the deal. All right, let's head home. This is us Ongolian Shalob's mom. All right, no. TV, local police are helpless. There's more victims turn up in the downtown area with their throats slashed. Gross. Take me a bath. Give me the XPs. Outfit. I like casual kid. Let's do it. Peephole? It's just shadowy, man. No big. All right, start me a new mystery. All right, what do we got? Alarming account of abnormal arms. Spine-chilling story of school scissors. Horrible history of household hell. Vicious verses of a violent vigil. And bizarre brute of the blood-curdling botanist. So we've got 3 new ones and 2 well-traveled ones. Let's do the alarming account of abnormal arms. I remember when it started, the woman next door was strangled to death in her bed with no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found and the apartment remained vacant. Vacant? We investigate. Investigate the hospital twice to complete this quest. Okay. Let's hit the hospital first and go ahead and do this. The consulting room. I thought it was abnormal ants. Someone has been branding the patients with occult symbols. I don't have arcane grass. Branded like cattle. They're preparing a feast for their elders masters. We got more doom. Let's hit the hospital again. You're stopped by a masked man wearing a lab coat. He introduced himself as a researcher from Tokyo University, testing a new treatment method that promises to revolutionize modern medicine. Pulling out a pile of documents, he tells you can heal your wounds for free. You just need to sign here. I accept. Luck check failure. Later you wake up in the abandoned surgical ward with it in the old part of the hospital with a nasty new wound. The doctor is nowhere to be seen. We're now coughing blood. -2 dexterity. My dexterity is 3 now. The Anatomical Museum archive displays a specimen of the elongated arms and jellified bones. -1 reason. Wow, okay. Well, that whole side quest line sucked ass. Let's never do that again. All right, so let's get downtown. Let's investigate. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, corpse of a policeman. All right, this time I'm gonna steal his gun. You won't be needing it for sure, but you still feel bad about stealing from a corpse. It's fine. We got a police revolver. It's an illicit one-handed firearm. Keys off perception, damage 4, damage when shot 9. What is this? Damage 4, damage when shot 9. Hey, you wouldn't know where to find a buyer for this. There we go. All right, so I'm running around with a gun and a camera. The apartment's on the 3rd floor. There's no way somebody used the window to escape the murder scene. What's neighbor? You knock on your friend's door and wait. Hey, I'm really busy today. Let's hang out some other time, okay? Okay. Investigate the apartments. Damage is melee swing. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. There's a separate command for range shooting. We'll have to see what happens when we come into combat. Bullets are expensive. Donking ghosts upside the head with your pistol. Grip his feet. I got you $10. Mr. Your neighbor is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his newest story. What's that picture? You get a glimpse of the painted thing. Suddenly you feel very weak and excuse yourself to leave. Something truly evil has you in your grasp. Is that... Hang on. Okay, that didn't put anything upon us. But I can't help but think that's gonna come back to haunt us later. Notice loud placement ventilation shafts. They seem too small for anyone to crawl through. Investigate. Is that what this is? Hang on. Is that what this is? We've raised something. I don't remember seeing this button before. Loud knocking wakes up in the middle. I know you're there. Call the police. Man escapes when he hears the police siren. Before he goes, he draws an unfamiliar symbol in blood on your front door. More doom. You should interview the neighbors. Maybe we'll discover there's something the police missed. Maybe. Passing by faulty elevators, doors suddenly open. You take a step back, noticing a weird tall woman standing in the darkness. Do you live here? I've never seen you. Oh my god. It's the Cyclops neighbor. Question. Okay, so attack with your weapon. 4 damage, 46 time. Base chance to hit is 60. Shoot is 8 damage, 80 time. Base chance to hit is 50. Aim for her eye. Do we actually have bullets? Like I can't see anything here about. I don't see anything here about limited ammo, so I'm just gonna shoot her. Well, hang on, I do want to let's do a little assessment. Prepare our attack. And then shoot in the face. And then we can actually fit in an extra attack. The gunshot is deafening. You sustain a new injury, ringing ears. All combat actions are slower until the end of the current mystery. Whoops. Cyclops neighbor punches you in the face. Sorry, devoured one of your neighbors. Will you be next? Guns sure are dangerous. I mean, I think we can just prepare and shoot. And then... oh, yeah. Ah, you pull the trigger, but nothing happens. Okay. Do you miss your shot? Is there a... okay. Pistol whip time. I missed the coup de grace. Bullets are next to the Doom track. Ah, that, okay, thank you. Thank you. It's another sexy Cyclops, all his hair he's promised me. When neighbors complaining about her missing underwear, lady, oh, hello, okay. Well, let's see if we can find her missing underwear. You stop by home to pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Let's read them. Luck check failure. Stay up late, investigating the current case has really increased your electricity bill. We lose funds. Oh my god. Another neighbor is complaining about weird noises coming from the vents when she's at home. Oh, like that? As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice cold water is a good idea. I think cold helps with reason, I think. Strength check failure. Your body clearly wasn't prepared for a cold bath, or you could feel a cold coming on. This guy is fucking cursed. Check the building plan to find out there's a place where all the vents connect. You pace back and forth beside your desk piled high with photographs, notes, and documents relevant to your investigation. You're so close to cracking this wide open, you can taste it. But the pieces don't quite fit together. You must still be missing something, but what could it be? Inspect the photos closer. Perception check success! It's like the one thing I'm actually good at. You notice a commonality that slipped by you until now, drawing a connection that your theory needed. Now that your theory has a linchpin, it's time to act. Every room is connected by vents coming from the unused boiler room. Could it be? You enter the dark boiler room and trip over the oh god. Trip over the pipe. Cursing, you find a light switch and gasp in horror. It's not a pipe at all. It's a long, rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in the ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you can smell something vile and rotten. Oh god, no, fuck this. Nah, dude. Nah, dude. Nah, no, I hate it. Ah, come on. You almost fall to the ground when you see the wide open stare of the dead pervert. His elongated limbs stretching and disappearing into the vent's darkness. Inside his mouth, you find a tiny key. Oh, that's so fucked up, dude. We did it! We found the vent pervert! As the police arrive, the whole building gets searched. Following the arms, the detectives find the body of a man stuck in a ventilation shaft. Later is identified as the building caretaker. In his closet, police find pieces of underwear and voyeuristic photos of the tenants. You're questioned thoroughly and eventually released as a murder case is being covered up as a case of an unfortunate gas leak. So that was ending A for this one. All right, we did it, chat. The old god stirs. Roads closed. Road leading out of town were closed by the police. Investigating places located outside of the city, village, mansion, or forest costs 1 more doom. Great. Hello there, sir. All right, home we go. Small key in the mailbox. We have a tiny key. This is an important item, can be used to open certain locks. Okay, we'll definitely want to hang on to that then. I wonder what that blue gem in my first playthrough was for, now that I think about it. Surprised he didn't have panties in his mouth also. I see you, creeper. Watch TV, we're all just shocked by what she did. Take me a bath. I need a reason. A lot of unlockables in this. Cool. Yeah, I'm really interested in figuring out how to get the other endings in this game. Like for example, Horrible History of Household Hell. Apparently I've gotten one of the endings twice now. But we're gonna keep exploring the ones we haven't seen before. Vicious Verses of a Vile Individual. You received an official looking letter. What does a law firm from Tokyo want with you? We're going to inform you the passing of our client and your grand uncle. His funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil as part of... Oh, God. This is... Okay. Okay. We need to talk for a second about Japanese tradition. So, I had a very interesting experience when I was living in Japan. After my wife and I got married, and we were preparing to move to the United States, I lived with her and my in-laws for about a month. And while I was living with them, my wife's grandfather passed away. So the family was, I mean, it's not like they really had a choice, but the family was kind enough to include me in the funeral proceedings and whatnot. But there were a lot of really interesting traditions with this. And what this reminds me of, the overnight vigil. So when a person passed away, they're taken to the funeral home and prepared. And then there's the viewing where everybody goes and pays their final respects and whatnot. And then at the end of that, the body is taken into this like separate sitting room, and members of the family stay with the body overnight. And as it was explained to me, it's to make absolutely sure that the person is dead. Is that a Shinto tradition to hold a death vigil? I believe so, yeah. I believe so. My first Japanese funeral as an adult was oh, sorry to hear, Newhauser, but yeah, I'm sure that was quite an experience. There's an address and a list of people expected to arrive. You don't recognize any of the names. Intrigued, you decide to check it out yourself. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, video game. Also, I don't suppose this has any connection to the blue gem we found in the first playthrough. Following the directions from the letter, you slowly fight your way through the overgrown forest path. The old mansion looks like it was torn down and rebuilt many times, but where is everybody? Explore mansion action will unlock new locations and progress. Oh, cool. This is entirely separate from the town. Okay, neat. I like this. Explore mansion. The round window of the crooked manor tower is calling you. You feel your strength being drained away as you stare at the bright light. I am absolutely not a quick thinker. You know, I accept it. The blinding light is growing larger and larger to your sock. You can't feel the ground under your feet. You prepare yourself for whatever is coming. I gained a reason for that. Whenever you move here, costs an additional 1% of doom. No, I don't think this counts. Where are you? Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Oh. A parasitic star is looming over the dying civilization. Is this the fate of our planet as well? Let's enter the destroyed temple. Perception check success. Inside a decaying nave, you find a keepsake from the ancient world. There's a humanoid skeleton wearing ruined armor. Its weapon looks strangely familiar. I got a katana. Wow, okay. Yeah, I say equip that. Resolve. Holy shit, that was amazing. I love it. Takes you some time and finally manage to find someone. Is that another guest? You should ask them what's going on in here. 4 actions on the right allow you to investigate the location and interact with it. Okay, so you can explore mansion. We are in this room. Who's that? A pair is standing next to a window. The man is muttering something to himself while his wife is observing you with her unnaturally bulgy eyes. The body is laid in the master bedroom. You should pay him your respects. 8 hours until dawn. This is the weird fiction writer. I guess we explore the mansion some more? Or do we do this again? No, that's just this. Okay, cool. Explore mansion. You enter the art workshop. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. Hang on. Level up. What do we got? Deduction, bonus XP, +1 luck. What is my luck? Is your luck listed somewhere? Fast hands allows switching equipment during combat encounters. I think we'll take deduction. Luck is hidden? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna take deduction. And then... I feel like I should probably try working my dexterity back up. Let's check out this sculpture. The head of the sculpture looks so lifelike. You move closer and raise your hand nervously to touch it. It falls off. Prepare for combat. A headless person stumbles out of the sculpting classroom and it's reaching for your head. Oh, fuck. Chat, I think one of the rowdiest death scenes I have ever seen in a video game is from Dead Space, like the original Dead Space, because this is reminding me of it. I'm sure all y'all who played Dead Space remember all the like insane shit that happens. But there's one, and I hope you don't mind me telling you about it because it is nuts. There's an enemy, the little crawling body parts. There's an enemy who breaks apart into their constituent pieces. A head, the hand, I think it's the head and the hands, right? So like the original enemy is this tall, creepy, lanky guy, right? And he's like super intimidating. When you kill him, it just breaks down into little parts. And the first time I did that, I was like, oh, okay, this is no big deal. I can handle this. It's like the little swarm enemies, except there's only like 2 of them or whatever. It's no big deal. So I wasn't taking this very seriously. The head enemy, like, skittered up on Isaac, and then this long tentacle swung out of the neck stump and slashed right through Isaac's neck. Like, instant decapitation. Isaac's head goes flying off, and this thing like reaches its tentacles into Isaac's neck stump and starts to kind of attach itself. But then with his body like stumbling back and forth, the alien head starts to fall off, and then Isaac's body, which it now has control of, grabs it and sticks it back on. It is so well done. Like, it is probably the coolest death animation I have ever seen in a video game. I just got back. What's this movie? I'm talking about the original Dead Space. Original Dead Space had some of the rowdiest death animations ever, including like the de facto coolest one I've ever seen. Don't fuck with Penagolans? Yeah. All right, anyway, we have a headless mannequin. Oh, she does all damage, but doesn't have a whole lot of power. Currently, your chance to hit is lower by 15%. Okay. Yeah, we have a really good chance to hit. In fact, Jesus Christ, I can do 13 damage with an... Okay. We'll do one strong prepared katana hit. Yeah, 13 health. That's all it takes. Boom! Pressing your handkerchief to your nose, you enter a dark room. There's no way they allowed your granduncle to just lie here. What was the correct bow and clap order? Maybe other guests will know. Dilapidated corridor. Who's that? Muscular man is eyeing you as you take a step towards him. You can't help but notice a deep scar growing across his cheek. You didn't get this with the letter. Here, take mine. Okay. We'd like to thank you on behalf of our client for participating in this vigil on such short notice. He was a spiritual person, left instructions we were asking you to closely follow. 9 p.m. Okay, what time is it? It's 10 p.m. Bow, clap, bow, clap. Okay, cool. And that's them, okay. Bow, clap, bow, clap. I can inspect his foot. There's a weird symbol tattooed on the man's toe. You copy it in your pamphlet. Okay. It must be this symbol. Upturned E. Alright, so we will bow, clap. He's moving. Bow. You think you got the order right. Alright, capture this tattoo. Okay. Head back out in the corridor. Same guy. Same people. Okay, well, I guess he's good. All right, explore the mansion. Out in the garden. Mirror, catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. Great. It's 11 p.m. What do you want us to do at 11 p.m.? A modest supper. Check out the supper, or we can check out the storage room. Strength check failed. The smell so nauseating almost makes you sick. We failed dinner, chat. You shudder, instantly recognizing the room from a newspaper photo. 3 years ago, a man hanged himself in here. Why is a vigil being held in a place like this? Check the wardrobe. I found a meat cleaver. Hot diggity dog dang. Extra damage against human and monster enemies. Katana is just pure damage. I think the katana is what we want to keep. I'll throw this into storage. I'm gonna put the police revolver in there too. What enemies aren't human, they're monsters? Ghosts. I think ghosts are their own type. All right, we'll go back to the corridor. It's 11 p.m. We attempted a modest dinner and failed. We'll explore the mansion some more. You feel watched. I don't have a holy candle, so you retreat from the room, lose more reason. It's 12 a.m. It's midnight. You should go and pray. The guest seems strangely interested in this vigil. You should explore more and learn what you can. We can get to the study now. All right, this is clap, clap, bow, clap. Let's do that first. Overgrown study. It seems someone has already removed all the furniture from this room. The overgrown plant is casting an unsettling shadow. Well, I guess we'll just explore the mansion some more. What's the worst that could happen? Hearing a shuffling sound coming from behind a wardrobe, you decide to push it out of the way. You discover a niche in the wall. Someone's put 3 dusty dolls in there. You try to reach and grab one, however, they jump off and scatter around the room, giggling. Ew! It's the puppet matron. All right, I gotta say, this katana is absolutely trivializing all these encounters. You manage to find one of the guests are shaken but otherwise safe. You both decide to get the hell out of this place, but the door is gone. Well, we might as well check the bedroom again. Body's still missing. Wardrobe is empty. Study is... I can't do anything in the study. We're basically just hanging out until we're allowed out of here, apparently. Find a heavy tome wrapped in moth-eaten black velvet in an old locked cabinet. We remove the book's wrappings. You recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. Read it! Knowledge check success. You uncover some of the secrets of the sleeping god. Hey, cool. It's very educational, chat. Corridors twist and turn, trapping you in this mansion. You think you can hear the other guests somewhere, but should you risk getting yourself lost? Yeah, I mean, it's still them. Body's still missing. Oh my god! Kill them. Kill them. Ah, we can do things in the study. We can burn the envelope. Well, obviously we're going to open the envelope. You open the envelope, your mind gets flooded with knowledge. It was a good decision. Right? I learned regeneration. I can get stamina at the cost of reason. Unfortunately, I need reason more than I do stamina. Never got to do our full sweet bow clap routine though. I wonder if I screwed it up the first time. I wonder if I did something wrong that caused all of this horror to unfold. You reached the spot where you and the interviewee agreed to meet, and sure enough, she's waiting for you there. She looks nervous about more than just being alone with you. You're certain she knows something about what happened in that recent missing persons incident. We'll be friendly. Charisma check success. You act calmly, sweetly, and like you're a little stupid, goading her into letting her guard down. Before long, she believes you're on her side and confides in you about the last time she saw the missing person. You stumble upon Sotomura, furiously scratching his scar. With each motion, he gets a little deeper. With each motion, more blood appears. With each motion, he takes a step towards you. Oh, buddy. Eyes on the inside. The itching won't stop. I think I can one-shot this dude. I think I can just straight one-shot him. Yeah. Sotomura was the guy who gave us the letter that let us, told us what to do. As the vigil is nearing its end, the whole mansion shakes more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing the shocking truth about your whereabouts. Uh-oh. The walls of the corridor collapse, revealing an alien landscape. You can taste blood in your mouth as the slimy appendages get closer. A voice in your head tells you what to do. I can sacrifice the guest? Where are you? What if okay, hang on, it's 4 a.m. 4 a.m. is ... Oh, I was supposed to burn an envelope found in the study at 2 a.m. Ah, fuck it. It's all fine. Whatever. It worked out, didn't it? Can I just, like, explore the mansion instead of sacrifice? No, you can't. Okay, so, there's nothing to do other than sacrifice this dude. Well, I mean, where's the ellipsis button? Pee on the guy. All right, bud. Well, it was nice knowing you. An unseen force leads your hands. You reach for a knife and stab a surprised guest. And so the ritual shall conclude. Death cheated. The price is paid. A voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. When you wake up, you find yourself lying on the wet grass. The old mansion nowhere to be seen. Standing next to you is a naked, bloated old man. You recognize the tattoo on the man's toe. It's your deceased grand uncle. With a coarse voice, he explains the ritual. You try to keep up with him, but you're weak and your head spins. The death toll must remain the same. 2 die and 2 survive. You feel like vomiting as the old man who has cheated death disappears behind trees. Everything gets dark. Dude, that was awesome. That story was so good. Holy shit. The man who you thought was your uncle has cheated death, making you an accessory to murder. You know the police officers won't believe you when you tell them the truth, and do your best to forget the nightmares you left behind. So I got ending C for that one. Dude, that was awesome. All right, hang on. Okay. Old God stirs. Time skip. +5 doom. Great. Thanks for that, champion. What do we got? Reminds me of a Delta Green adventure. Art knowledge. Fast hands. Quick thinking. I'll take, you know what? Let's rebuild our dexterity. There we go. Not bad, not bad. We're keeping it together, I guess. Back home, take another horrible little key, peep out the peephole, there's a scary person. Watch some TV. Tall man, take a bath. Get a little extra reason. All right, one more chat. Let's do one more grand mystery for tonight, and my earbuds just died. I guess we'll do the last one we haven't done before. Oh, I think I'm gonna need to restart this real quick. Sacrificed her earbuds for power. Wait, what? You can't run from something truly evil? Isn't this supposed to let you save your game? Am I not even allowed to, like, get out and save? Hang on. I don't want to restart. Oh, exit the menu. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, I didn't want to die. Fuck, I didn't want to die. Jesus. Like, I just needed to restart the game. Oh, well. I solved 2 mysteries, saw 9 new events, 4 new enemies, 1 new achievement. Story runs are uninterruptible. I thought they were. Like, I had a save from the first time I streamed this game like 3 years ago. So I don't know what that was all about. Maybe it was one of the, I mean, there was the old god didn't allow you to run from encounters. I don't know if that was an extension of that. It could have also been that extra, like, true evil effect, because it said you can't run from, like, you can't run from evil or whatever. So, yeah, I don't know. But that did kind of put the kibosh on that one, didn't it? Well, I guess that'll do it for tonight then. But I gotta say, I like this more than I did the first time I played this game. The first time I played it, it felt a little less structured. It felt a little more confusing how everything was flowed together. And I mean, it's still a very oddly structured game, because you basically just do random investigations and locations, and the things that happen don't really connect with what you're trying to do, but it still advances the story. It's an interesting decision. Please enjoy your stay. It's an interesting decision, but seems about the same as the early release. Bunch of fun, spooky stories you get to survival horror RPG through. Yeah, no, I like this. I like this a lot. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of neat surprises in it. I like all the lore that's baked into it. It's cool. It's cool. I like it a lot. Yeah, overall, very, very much a lot of fun. Yes, good. So I think I'll probably be playing a lot more of this myself. This seems like exactly the kind of game I need right now. I think I'm in the mood for something that I don't really have to commit to, but I can just sit down for, like, well, an hour, I guess, and run through a series of investigations. And I'm sure one thing I always have to remind myself is that these games will run a lot faster when I'm playing them for myself. Oh, Damo, what's going on? Thank you so much for the raid. We're actually just wrapping up, but I really appreciate it. I was giving some thoughts on World of Horror. We had a really good time with it tonight. I do appreciate you coming in, though. What's up, Alexicographic? But yeah, it's neat. It's neat. I love the aesthetic of it. I think the aesthetic does a whole lot for it. The old Mac Venture style graphics and animations mixed with the really rowdy monsters and backgrounds and stuff. What's up, Will Wisp? World of Horror is neat, yeah. 6 or so actual stories plus all the side nonsense seems reasonable for $15. I wonder if we have a list. Events Codex. We're 30% of the way through. There are 180 events. So every time you investigate a location, you have a chance to get one of these events. And we've found 30% of them. So that's a significant number of random events that can just happen. Enemy bestiary. We're only 19% of the way through this one. Actually, this is interesting. It only lists enemies through 100. Maybe it only lists the pages of the enemies you found. It seems like there's 4 more pages past that. But even so, 100, considering how infrequently you battle in this game, 100 enemies it's a ton. It's a lot. Endings Encyclopedia. 5%. Oh, this is for the full storyline conclusion. I just got the baseline survive ending here. There's apparently like 20 others or something. Mystery monograph. Okay, so these are the different endings for the mysteries you found. There are apparently 24 mysteries. And a bunch of these I haven't even seen before, so. Yeah, I mean, if you're cool with running through all these different random events and just seeing what happens, I mean, it seems like there's a lot of content. I guess that's what was really added over all this time. Is just a whole lot more content to it. Is this sassy slit mouth person? One of the cultists, I think. Been playing Skies of Arcadia, not gonna lie, it's hard not to love that game with how damn charming. It's incredibly charming, yeah. It's a great game. It's a mask, we don't know what shape or orifice is. There's also modding for this. They did about halfway through early access, they added modding, which is something that I'm gonna look into too. I'm very curious what people have made for this, and I'm also curious how hard it is to make things for it, since it's basically a text adventure. If you can just, if you just have access to the library of scenes and animations and you just write whatever you want, pretty cool. But anyway, I do believe that's going to do it for tonight. Sorry to expose you to this. I'll make this a bit more palatable for you. But yeah, World of Horror, ladies and gentlemen. Worldofhorror.wad. It's on sale right now, $15. If this looked interesting to you, if you found this exciting. Kind of amazed how long that's lasted. Let's see. Actually, I would like to see. I guess it doesn't have workshop support necessarily. No, okay. It has mods. It has mods, but not workshop support. So I'm gonna look more into that and see what that all means. So, oh, the background. Surprised somebody hasn't overwritten it yet. Pretty funny, yeah. All right. Anyway, chat. I can't tell you how happy I am to have finally this week have a stream that actually went according to plan. Because Mondays didn't, although we had a really good time. Tuesdays I didn't even stream because I was busy. And then last night's got cut short because I was feeling gross. So finally, we had a lovely stream full of monsters and self-mutilation and stuff. And I can't tell you how happy I am about that. So just a reminder of the schedule. Tomorrow night is community night. Y'all have asked that we play Kudelka, and Kudelka we will play. So if you are looking forward to that particular horror RPG, I believe it is, get ready for that. On Saturday, God, I cannot get over that kid getting the scissors in the mouth. On Saturday, we'll be doing the Power Hours. It feels like it's been a while, honestly, but yeah, I'll be playing some more. I'm trying to remember actually what we're gonna be playing. Super Nintendo games, Game Boy games, we'll see. And then no stream on Sunday, and then Monday we should be starting Metro 2033. One of the 2 last big games of our Spooktober, such as it is. So, with all that said, chat, let's go find somebody to raid. Dama was nice enough to raid this. We should be nice enough to raid out somebody else. And there's a bunch of people up, too. Whole bunch of people up. I think tonight I'll send you over to Bassie. Bassie is playing Signalis, so you can join them. And I know some of y'all had more favorable opinions of Signalis than I did. Maybe you can have a good time with them. Thanks for the Nito. Thanks for the Nito Ito. My pleasure. I'm glad to finally get back around to this. There are a couple games out there that I've either streamed before or played before that I really want to get back to streaming again and haven't. And this was one of them. I was really glad that we were able to come back to this and play it some more. I certainly wouldn't be against streaming more of this in the future if it's something y'all find interesting. But I will leave that to you to kind of push for if it's something that you want. So anyway, let me send you over here. Yeah, there. You can get a dog, apparently. You can recruit your own little Shiba Inu buddy. But that is a tale for another night. Anyway, chat, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for a rollicking good evening of World of Horror. I hope you had an interesting time. I hope you were proper horrified by this. Oh, this is on Switch too? Oh, that could be fun. Portable horror? Nothing wrong with that. So, thanks again for coming out. Hopefully, I will see you tomorrow night for Kadelka because you requested it. But until then, as always, y'all, take care. Bye, everybody.